Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to learn how to cut and sew this beautiful palazzo trouser, the beautiful palazzo trouser that you saw on my thumbnail, then you are on the right channel. This video is for you. Please do well to subscribe to this channel, do well to comment, and also share this video with your friends that may need a video like this. So let's get to work. So this is the fabric I will be using. What I have here is about 2.5 yards, and then I have a lining. I'm going to be lining this trouser because the main fabric is a chiffon fabric, so it's very light and transparent. So the person said I should add a lining to it, and this is the pattern paper. I have this pattern paper on my channel. I have a tutorial on how to draft this pattern paper. Please, if you have not seen that video, go and check on my channel. You'll see it. Then you have to watch that video first before you move over to this particular video. Thank you. So we are cutting out the back piece first. So guys, what you need to do is to fold your fabric into two, and then you're going to place your pattern paper like this, just as you see me do in this video, and then you are going to open up the center like this, and then you're going to mark the allowance you want to add. You are going to mark the wideness of your trouser. You're going to mark how wide you want it to be. Me, I use 7 inches, and then you're going to add 1 inch sewing allowance on the side, and then on the zipper allowance and on the cross extension you're going to add about 1/2 inch. You're just going to add 1/2 inch sewing allowance, and then on the waistline I'm going to be adding 1/2 inch, but on the both side of my trouser I'm going to be adding 1 inch, and then on the hemline I'm going to be adding 1.5. You can add 2 inches depending on how long you want it to be. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut out this trouser, and then after I'm done, we are going to start cutting the front piece. So you guys, I've gone ahead to remove the back pattern. Remember, we cut this trouser, the front and the back piece together. So I've gone ahead to cut out the extension allowance of the back, and then I just go ahead and place the pattern on the fabric, and then I cut out the front piece. I use the same allowance and the same wideness as the back piece on the front piece too. The same wideness and the same allowance we use on the back piece. That is exactly what I use on the front piece. And then I cut it out, and this is exactly what it looks like. And this is the lining. I'm going to go ahead and cut the lining off camera, and then we'll bring it back. So here is the lining. I've gone ahead to cut it. So I reduce about 3 inch. So the main fabric is about 3 inch longer than the lining fabric. So you can make your own to be shorter than this. So the client says she wanted to be almost to the hemline, so that's why I have to reduce it by 3 inch. And then I've gone ahead to cut the back and the front, and this is what it looks like, both the back and the front piece. So right now we're going to go ahead and stitch down the lining on the fabric. So this is how you're going to line it on your fabric. You're going to just go ahead and stitch it all the way down, and after I'm done, I'll just go ahead and then I will bring it back. So I will take it to my sewing machine. I will stitch all the way down. This is the back piece. You're going to start from the zipper allowance, and then you're going to stitch it down. I will just sew it, and then I will bring it back. So you guys, this is it. I've gone ahead to sew it. So the next thing we're going to do, is to go ahead and place the two front piece together like this, and then you're going to close up the cross extension, the cross line, by 1/2 inch, and then we're going to also pick the back piece. You're going to join it together, like you're going to make them the right side facing each other, and then you're going to go ahead and stitch down from the zipper allowance. You're going to just go ahead and close it, and that is what we're going to do. And then the next thing we're going to do is to go ahead and mark our pocket. So on the front piece, we're going to just mark the length of 7, and then we're going to mark the width of 3 inches. You can use 4. Me, I use 3. You can use 4 or 3.5. So I'll just go ahead and mark it, and then I will just go ahead and connect it to the 7 inches depth of our side pocket. So this is exactly how you can form your pocket on your front piece. Please, when you're marking it, mark on your front piece, not back piece. So you guys, if you have watched this video to this extent, please comment and subscribe. And if you have any question, let me know. So I have my pocket tee here. The pieces I'm going to be using for the pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and mark the length is going to be 11, and then the wideness is going to be 8. And then I'm going to just go ahead and cut it out. Then I will open up all the part, and then I will show you what to do next. So just go ahead and trim it. Make sure that everything align and cross check it. So I'm going to remove about 2 pieces and keep aside. And then I'm going to bring the main trouser, and then our front trouser. I'm going to place it like this, and then just make sure that it's aligned with each other. Everything is equal. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut out this part like this. So just go ahead and do as so. So I've gone ahead to cut out my pieces. So I'm going to show you how we are going to sew it. So this is how you're going to just sew it. You're going to stitch it down like this, and then you're going to go ahead and sew this other side. You're going to stitch it down like this, and then this is it after I'm done sewing it. So this is the pocket tee. This is how flat and beautiful it is. And then I'm going to show you how you're going to fix the other pieces of your pocket. So you're going to just take it, and then you're going to place it like this, and you'll just make sure that every part align with each other, and then you're going to flip it over, and then you're just going to go ahead and arrange the piece together, make it align with each other, and then you're going to just go ahead and sew it like this. So you just what you need to do is to follow my hand the way I am going to use my hand to direct it. You're going to just follow like that, and then you're going to connect, and then you're going to sew it and close. So just as I trace it with the chalk, you're going to just go ahead and sew it like this, and then close it. The both pocket, you're going to do it on the both pocket, and this is it. I've gone ahead to sew it, and this is how it came out. So this is our pocket tee is ready. So the next thing is to go ahead and cross check our waistline, because now the waistline should be bigger than, it should be wider than our actual waistline, like the waistline that we are working with. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my tape, and then I'm going to measure it. We are working with the waistline of 30. So 30 divided by 2 is about 15, and then plus 2 inches sewing allowance, we're going to have about 16, 17. So we're having 17. So what I have here is about 20 something. So I'm going to go ahead and mark the extra allowance on the both side, and then I'm going to mark it, and I will just go ahead and cut it out. So when you're cutting it, make sure everything aligns, and go ahead and cut it out. So the next thing, I'm going to bring our back piece of our back trouser, and then I'm going to place it on the front piece, and then we're going to just go ahead and sew it with 1 inch sewing allowance that we added to the trouser when we were cutting it. So you're going to sew it with 1 inch sewing allowance all the way down, and then I'll go ahead and sew it on my sewing machine, and then when I'm done, I'll bring it back to show you guys what it looks like. So I've gone ahead to sew it. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to close the inseam. So we're just going to go ahead and sew it. So make sure that the both cross extension align with each other, and then you're going to go ahead and sew it by 1 inch, and then you're going to close the both leg of your trouser by 1 inch, and then I will just go ahead and close it by 1 inch, and then I will bring it back and show you guys what it looks like. So you guys have gone ahead to close the inseam. So the next thing is our waistband. Our waistband, the actual waist is 30, and then I just go ahead and cut out about 33, and then and then the wideness of our waistband is 4. So I folded it into 2 and then I added stay to it and it gives me 2 inches. So I'm going to just go ahead and place it like this. I'm going to place it the right side on the wrong side of our trouser like this. And then after I'm done sewing, I'll sew it all the way down and then I will flip it to the right side. Then I will now top stitch on the right side. So that is what I'm going to do. So go ahead and do the same thing. And if you don't understand, please ask question. I will explain to you better on the comment section. So this is the zip. We're going to just go ahead and attach the zip to our trouser. So I'm going to go ahead and then attach the zip, and after I'm done, I will bring it back and show you guys what it looks like. So go ahead and attach your zip on your trouser, and then I will just go ahead and hem the hemline. So I will finish up the dress and then I will bring it back. So this is the finished look of our trouser and this is what it looks like. So you guys, thank you for watching, and please if you have any question, let me know in the comment section. And if you are a ready to wear vendor and you're looking for tailor that can make outfit in bulk and send it to your location, please do it to contact me. Do it to drop a comment and check the description box. You'll see my detail. You can send us a WhatsApp message. Thank you so much for watching, and please do it to comment, subscribe and share with your family and friends, and see you in my next video. Bye.